Okay, well here we have a gorgeous Toledo, Spain dagger. This is a highly decorated, kind of a high-end dagger from 1882. And it's sold with another dagger from the same time and place for about 1,600 bucks, so you could value it at about 800. It's really, really nice. Nothing incredibly unusual about the form. Here it is in the scabbard. The most unusual things highlighted here, I think, is the handle. That's right, so it's got that elongated bulbous shape, and a lot of work went into it, as you can tell. You know, it's wire bound, but the wire actually works its way through that kind of trench that's been carved in. And that makes for just a great look, right? You know, the wood was chosen carefully, everything about this. Just like it cost a lot today in 2017, it cost a lot back in 1882 when it was made and sold. Here's just a brief glimpse of the spines. You can see the blade and, you know, that part of it. I want to look at all parts of the weapon. And here's the most unusual thing by far on the ricasso. It tells us exactly when and where it was made. Fábrica de Toledo, 1882. I've seen a lot of antique blades, and this was the first one where I'd seen that kind of thing. So it's great. It takes a lot of the guesswork out, right? And that indicates what any of you who are into old knives already, or swords, already know, which is that Toledo is one of the most famous blade-making centers in world history. So this is in Spain, and it's a wonderfully preserved city. I definitely want to go there, see the city. It's still got kind of its medieval layout, and of course, buy a weapon while I'm there. Toledo steel and the craftsmanship from there were famous for just absolutely ages. It's kind of typified by the Renaissance. You think of like the cup hilt rapiers and that kind of thing coming out of there. Speaking of there, as in the city, here it is. You can see what I was talking about before. And sadly, you know, I was reading up in a couple different places, and it seems like the blade making industry has really suffered over time in Toledo. You would think that would be just a no-brainer, and they do sell a lot of blades, but it really turned into a factory thing and a touristy thing. You know, I don't mind tourist blades at all if they're well made, but it kind of seems like they went low quality, and there's a few smiths, trying to turn that around. So in a very recent conversation, in fact, online, I saw somebody from Spain saying that things were getting better, and it would be a crying shame, of course, if high-quality artisanal swords stopped being made there. It would just be terrible. So here's just one more view of the handle, and it really is beautiful, but the showpiece is, of course, the blade. And there it is. That chiseling takes a lot of work and skill, so again, this was a high-end item back when it was made. Great design there, and then you can see where it gets a little bit more functional towards the end, and the spear point blade is left unadorned. Overall, it's a beautiful piece of work from one of the world's most famous blade-making centers. Thanks.